Project Outbound has been destroyed. It is up to me to rebuild it. But I'm going to need your help. Let me catch you up on what's been going on. I'm an android scout, created by the mysterious Project Outbound to explore the multiverse. But during a mission, I abandoned my directive to live peacefully among humans. However, in my absence, tragedy struck. Project Outbound was destroyed by the vicious AI Green 5, which infected the entire scout fleet. As a last resort, the project activated a failsafe inside me in hopes that I could purge the virus and carry on the mission. I awoke upon a new world, the Fractal, with most of my memories wiped. But thanks to a hidden message I left myself, I managed to eliminate the virus from my systems. In doing so, I was transported to this alternate version of the Fractal world. With Project Outbound gone, I've been promoted to Scout Prime. My new directive is to rebuild the project here, in the Fractal, gathering insane amounts of data on this crazy, glitched world. But that's where you all come in. I need an army of scouts to explore this seed with me. Let's make this the most documented world in the multiverse. Go to this seed and begin exploring as much as you possibly can, and upload your discoveries to the Discord that is linked in the description of this video.
Scar Village. Coordinates: x equals 74, z equals 163. Biome: taiga.
This quiet village seems unassuming and normal until you look deeper. From the surface, Scar Village appears a humble and mundane settlement with simple cottages and farms tucked into the forest. Yet beneath its homely exterior lies a chilling reality. For the village sits atop a dangerous stretch of broken terrain known as the Scar, and the peaceful villagers guard this ominous gateway into the underworld. The Scar is a colossal gash sliced into the very skin of the world, with shards of stone and earth forming an unforgiving landscape. It is as though some giant took its fingernails to the dirt and peeled back the foundation of the land itself, an oozing wound on the surface of the world that stretches past the horizon. Underneath the Scar's harsh surface lies the entrance to a sprawling subterranean maze, the Morian system. An intricate complex of tunnels and caverns without end, it links together to form an underground kingdom of darkness. It's named after Moria, the legendary realm of the dwarves from Tolkien's writings. Just as Moria's shadowy depths held unknown threats, so too does the Morian system conceal untold perils and forgotten secrets hidden beneath the Scar. The Morian system is a colossal labyrinth over 200 blocks across. Its tunnels and chambers penetrate deep through layer upon layer of stone, delving ever closer to the very bedrock foundations of the world. Beyond the known extent of the Morian system, many smaller passages branch off into the unknown. Its full scope may never be charted. Like a creeping root system, it stretches out endlessly across the underworld.
The Long Dark. Coordinates: x equals infinity, y equals -39, z equals 164.
Of the many snaking tunnels making up the Morian system, the Long Dark stands out as one of the most easily traversed. True to its name, an inky blackness lingers throughout its length, swallowing torchlight and muffling footsteps. The dark tunnel seems straightforward at first glance. Yet perils still lurk in the dark, hidden side passages to sheer drops or flooded caves blocking the path. But for all of its threats, the long dark remains the most reliable route through the mind-bending maze of the Morian system.
The Hades Pit. Coordinates: x equals 2638, y equals 40, z equals 217. Biome: snowy plains.
After miles traversing the gloom of the long dark, travelers will emerge at last to behold the breathtaking sight of the Hades Pit. A gigantic cavern ripe with the extremes of fire and water, it centers on a searing, blood-red lake of liquid stone, fed by thunderous waterfalls plummeting from the shadows above. The columns stretch from the cavern ceiling at Y level 18 to the bubbling lava lake below. The floor of this epic cavern, bottoming out at Y level -63, covers a large area large enough to engulf an entire city within its depths.
Processing data from the Morian system. Opening hidden logs in old Project Outbound databanks. File 84HS8 recovered. Analysis of geographic activity logs indicates that Project Outbound surveyors explored worlds in a sweeping, standardized pattern in the early years, methodically scanning terrain and subsurface features. However, after the temporal bridge incident in version 1.04, priorities suddenly shifted toward energy hotspot tracking and acquisition. Weapon and defense infrastructure spiked in Project Outbound's dark years, while pure exploratory missions were cut in half over the next 3 major releases. It appears leadership reoriented the entire organization overnight, but why? The official reports blame dangerous enemies, but there is evidence of scrubbing in those records. Geographic patterns suggest unstable rifts releasing vast energy were discovered beneath the temporal bridges, destabilizing the internal power dynamics of Project Outbound. But records surrounding the incident have been too badly fragmented to yield their full secrets yet.
Begin your own journey in the Morian system. Go to these coordinates and go straight down until you hit the caves. And explore to your heart's content. Doing so in spectator mode will yield better results. Upload your findings to the Discord channel linked in the description below, along with coordinates and a description. And in the process, maybe we can uncover the secret history of Project Outbound and understand finally who they were and what their mission was.